Hello, beautiful people. I'm tuning in to do some message work a little later in the day today than I normally do. So it's not morning, but definitely wanted to bring you a message today. But real quick, I just wanted to say before turning this on, I was actually watching some clips from the Stephen Colbert show from last night. So last night was the final episode. And as some of you may know, I do a podcast called This Is What Love Looks Like. And as I was watching the clip of Stephen and Paul McCartney saying, you say goodbye, I say hello, with everyone on stage, I was crying, first of all, but I was also thinking about this is what love looks like, right? It was joyful. It was pushing back, saying this is not the end. Like, we have hit a roadblock, but this energy, this joy, this belief in community, this belief in the ability to speak freely, this belief in the ability to come together and unite, that's not going anywhere. And there was just something so beautiful. And of course, every time I see John Baptiste with like his smile, that's just really good energy as well. So thank you to the Stephen Colbert show for last night for really showing us for many years what love looks like in action. It looks like community. It looks like humor. It looks like holding people accountable. It looks like the arts and music and humorous skits. Like, this is all part of Love in Motion. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to watch last night's episode, at least the song with Paul McCartney, because there's a lot of good things going on there. So with that being said, let's just really jump into a quick message from Spirit today to help us to continue in our own ways, putting out that energy of love, the energy of community, the energy of connection, the energy of breaking through the noise of separation and hatred and division, the energy of really uniting and building something better than we even had before this moment of turmoil, this moment of darkness and separation. We're building something even better than what existed before this moment. So let's tap in and get some ideas of how to do that. So the first thing I'm tapping into love energy is always is the language that I'm hearing is remember yourself. As we're moving into this new era of creation, this new era of building, of healing, of reuniting people, of getting people away from their screens, their phones, these technologies that have no soul, and bringing back in humanity into all corners of our life. So as they're talking about humanity in all corners of life, they're showing me like cubicles where people are working desk jobs. They're showing me actually people on the street. They're actually showing me police officers and restoring humanity there. They're showing me teachers in the classroom being treated with respect and dignity and being treated like a human being with thoughts, feelings, emotions, and needs. They're showing me firefighters the same. They're showing me camp counselors, and they're showing me park rangers, right? Of being able to, we're in a moment where we're trying to bring what it means to be human back into the space. At the same time, we are being pushed, all this technology is being pushed upon us. AI pretending to write poetry, AI doing our scheduling for us, AI when we have to write a paper, putting all of the thoughts in our head. So I was about to say putting our thoughts in order, and Spirit was like, no. What we want to say is when you have AI and you're like, oh, we're going to build this outline, AI is leading you towards a specific conclusion, even if you're just using it to outline what your argument's going to be. AI is feeding you ideas from the past, right, to create quote unquote something that's going to push us forward in the future. And we can't just keep reiterating and reorganizing thoughts from the past to get us to a new future. So they're saying AI, when you're using it in those spaces to think, to design, to create anything new, they're saying the language they want you to hear is AI is leading you to a conclusion. And they're saying what should be leading you towards the end point, the end goal, the new form, the new argument, the new way of speaking is your soul. So they're saying, remember who you are. Put humanity, put the soul, put the human experience back as a central focus of where we're headed. And they're saying that this new technology, yes, it could be beneficial in getting through large data sets in a very quick and formulated way. It can help us to make sense of everything that's in front of us, right? They're showing me especially like it being useful to get through triage in an emergency department. They're showing it being useful to tally numbers if you have like a large data set and you want to make sense of a bunch of forms, a bunch of data that's collected. That's helpful. It can help us sort through things, but then you still need a human mind, a human heart, a human soul to look at that and give it meaning. They're saying never, ever, ever allow this technology to give meaning to anything. Never, ever, ever let this technology be the source of creation, because it can't create anything new. It truly can't create anything new. And every single human being is designed to bring something new and unique into this world. This technology is not. It's just meant to reiterate, and it's just meant to bring patterns to the surface. So as we go through this time of healing, as we go through this time of change, as we go through this moment where it's actually a great opportunity because things have been destroyed so much, there's no way we can go back to what we once had. We can only move forward. Remember that the only way to move forward is remembering who we are as human beings and not giving our power, not giving our ability to create, not offloading our ability to create, not offloading all of these things to computers, to these new technologies. This is how we get lost. This is how we lose momentum in this space. If we are trying to build something new and we're giving all of our power, our energy, our ability to think critically off to machines, that is how we lose the opportunity in this moment. So remember that there is an energetic force that is connected to all of this AI technology and other software and other apps. The energetic component of that is really trying to stop the positive momentum we have moving forward, where we're trying to bring the human experience, dignity, community, connection back to the surface. This technology does the exact opposite. So just remember that there's a reason that this is happening now, because it's trying to push back the momentum that we have. So keep that in mind as you are using instruments like ChatGPT, even generative stuff in Canva and Adobe. Make sure that you are 100% aware that feeding those systems is feeding the stuff that's trying to stop community, stop connection, stop self-actualization, stop love energy from truly coming through, because love energy is not built into any of those systems. And I'm going to leave that with you with love and light.